Have you ever been blamed for something just because you were born? My parents never planned to have another kid after Abby. She was their perfect little girl, smart as hell, played piano like Mozart, made honor roll every semester. But when she got hit by that drunk driver at age 8, everything changed. 9 months later, boom, there I was. I grew up thinking I lived in a museum, not a house. Abby's room stayed exactly how she left it. Her bed made perfectly, her soccer trophies lined up on the shelf, even her stupid math homework still pinned to the bulletin board. Nobody was allowed in there, not even me. My parents acted like they were babysitting someone else's kid when I was around. They'd take maybe 3 photos of me a year, and that was being generous. My birthdays were these weird, quiet affairs where Mom would make a cake and we'd all sit there eating it in silence. No friends, no parties, nothing. Every July, they'd pack their bags and disappear for a week to visit Abby's grave. They'd drop me off at Mrs. Henderson's house next door and act like I didn't exist. Mrs. Henderson was nice enough, but I always wondered why I couldn't come with them to see my own sister. When I turned 13, I finally asked Dad about Abby during dinner. Big mistake. His fork hit the plate so hard I thought it cracked. She was perfect, he snapped, not even looking at me. You don't get to ask about her. Mom just stared at her food like it was the most interesting thing in the world. That's when it hit me. I wasn't their son. I was their dover, their second chance at getting what they really wanted. High school was brutal. I'd watch other kids complain about their parents being too involved, too loud at games, too embarrassing. Meanwhile, mine forgot to show up to my graduation. They said they had to work late, but I saw Dad's car in the driveway when I got home. That's when I started writing letters to Abby. Not because I believed in ghosts or anything, but because I needed to understand what made her so damn special that my parents couldn't love anyone else. Dear Abby, I wrote one night, I know you were awesome and everything, but I'm tired of living in your shadow. They wish you never died, and they wish I was never born, but here I am anyway. I left that letter taped to the attic door where they kept all her stuff. I figured if they wanted to worship their dead daughter so much, they might as well read what their living son had to say. The next morning, I found a dusty photo album slid under my bedroom door. No note, no explanation. Just this old book filled with baby pictures. My baby pictures. Pictures I'd never seen before. Most of them had me alone in the frame, but a few had Mom holding me and she was actually smiling. That album sat on my desk for weeks. I'd flip through it sometimes, wondering when exactly they stopped taking photos, when exactly they decided I wasn't worth remembering. The breaking point came during my senior year. I'd gotten accepted to state college with a partial scholarship, something I was actually proud of. When I showed them the letter, Dad just grunted and went back to watching TV. Mom said, "That's nice, honey," without looking up from her book. But when Mrs. Henderson mentioned how proud they must be, Mom burst into tears and locked herself in the bathroom for an hour. That night, I packed everything I owned into 2 garbage bags and my old backpack. I left the photo album on the kitchen table with a note that said, "Thanks for the memories. Hope you find what you're looking for." I crashed on my friend Jake's couch until I could get a dorm room sorted out. College was weird at first. Nobody knew about Abby or my messed up family. I was just Tyler, regular guy with regular problems. I haven't been back home since. Mom calls sometimes, usually around Abby's birthday or the anniversary of her death. We talk about the weather and my grades. Nothing real.